that I could think about counsel was those.
All right, so this is what I can tell you. One, I'm going to try to give you conditions that can solve all these issues or at least put you on the right path. But I've done parole hearings in the past. Sometimes they wait to see what's happening on this case because then it makes it easier for them, right? And when I say easier for them, you enter a plea on this, whether it's deferred or not. They look at it as conviction, right? But I'm going to grant your application. 5CR008679, State versus Samuel Joe Badillo Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Melissa Christian.
Discovery.
I have.
Did you review with your client?
I have.
The court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Badillo, did you review the document,
Yes, sir.
the application for deferred adjudication?
Yes, sir.
Did you review it with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We did.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you proceeding with the
I'm
enhancement?
sorry. We moved to waive the enhancement proceed as count one.
Any objection?
No objections, Judge.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand your charge with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, 1 to 4 grams? That's a third-degree felony.
Yes, sir.
Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
We've discussed that, Judge. Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Badillo, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea? I'm sorry?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the district attorney's office has changed the paperwork. So I will not be asking you whether or not you're a citizen, but I'm going to give you these instructions or this knowledge and just internalize it, okay?
Yes, sir.
If you're not a citizen, you could possibly be deported, not allowed re-entry into the United States, and denied naturalization. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. The court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, sir.
Defense?
Yes,
State?
Yes.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
no, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. Proof of employment that you obtain your GED and 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, sir.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plea?
No counsel.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offers has been marked as State's Exhibit 1 in all practical.
We have no objections.
All right, state, you may be excused. Thank you. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, Mr. Badillo is very young. He's 22 years old. He's not employed at the moment, but he has independently been working on his GED. He got as far as 9th grade. He is not married. He does not have any children. He and I discussed the benefits of deferred adjudication, and we also discussed how important it is for him to immediately pounce on doing those 200 hours of community service and any classes or anything that the probation department might recommend. He is very interested in getting his GED and moving on with his life.
All right. So why have you not graduated high school? What happened?
I had dropped out.
Why?
I had family issues.
What type of family issues?
Got kicked out.
Why? I mean, there's a reason. I mean, if you have loving parents, they just don't, you don't just come home one day and they kick you out.
I mean, it's just like mother instead that, my mother chose her boyfriend over the son. So
All right. So, but why did she agree to kick you out?
she just did, I'm not, honestly, I don't know.
So do you have any siblings
Yes, ma'am.
and brothers, sisters?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, do you have brothers or sisters or both?
About 2 sisters, 1 brother.
All right. And how old are your sisters?
17 and 12.
And your brother?
10.
All right. So do they have any problems with the, so just you?
In a dramatic shift, the tone of the hearing becomes far more serious when Samuel Joe Beto Jr. returns after failing to comply with the conditions that were meant to help him rebuild his life. His absence from mandatory appointments and a failed drug test for methamphetamine signal a clear relapse into the same behavior that brought him before the judge in the first place. The judge responds with visible frustration and concern, pointing out that he is not just making small mistakes, he is actively throwing away a rare opportunity that many defendants never receive. She stresses that his actions show a lack of discipline and accountability, warning him that he is playing with fire and getting dangerously close to facing the full weight of a prison sentence. Despite the seriousness of these violations, she chooses not to give up on him immediately. Instead, she uses this moment as a wake-up call, making it clear that this is his final chance to prove he is willing to change, and that any further missteps will leave her with no choice but to impose much harsher consequences.
My mother's no longer with my stepdad.
So who's your family support?
Yeah.
All right, just one moment. I'm sorry. Sorry, that's concerning another matter, another case that we've been waiting on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So who's your support system?
My aunt.
All right. And will your aunt allow you to live with her?
Yes, ma'am.
And then the next thing is, what type of warrant did you have? Because I read in the police report that there was another warrant that was outstanding. What was that about?
Parole warrant.
Parole warrant? Is that from youth? He was a juvenile?
Is that a TYC warrant?
That's it.
Okay, it's an adult warrant from Bear County?
And you're saying a parole warrant?
I don't think that's right.
No, I don't either. I mean, did you go to prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what did you go to prison for?
Crime violence.
All right, and was it prison or was it jail?
For
How much time did you do in prison on that case?
a year. Like, they gave me a 4-year sentence.
Oh, they gave you a 4-year sentence and you did a year on it? All right. And are you still on parole?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you had a parole hearing yet?
They told me I wasn't gonna have a hearing until after this case was dealt with.
Okay, so counsel, do you want to go forward with this, knowing that he's on parole? Or do you want to discuss with him what potentially could happen?
We had discussed it previously, and this is now ringing a bell with me that we had discussed this previously. That was a situation, Judge, that case, he probably never should have taken a plea to prison in that case. And the parole board, the fact that the parole board was willing to wait to see what was going to happen here indicated to me that this is probably the best course just to go forward with the deferred.
So do you know who the complainant is in that case? Because then I want you to make sure that you don't have contact with that complainant.
Who was the complainant, Mr. Bidley?
My uncle and my mother.
All right, your uncle and your mother. And the aunt that you're staying with, she's not married. You know, I know sometimes people will call their aunt's husband their uncle. So this uncle is not married to the aunt, is it?
No.
All righty. Complicated
Very
family.
complicated, unfortunately.
All right, so what were you doing using drugs?
I was having a mental issues out there,
What type of issues?
like depression, anxiety, and really that's really the only thing that I could think about going to was drugs.
All right, so this is what I can tell you. One, I'm going to try to give you conditions that can solve all these issues or at least put you on the right path. But I've done parole hearings in the past. Sometimes they wait to see what's happening on this case because then it makes it easier for them, right? And when I say easier for them, you enter a plea on this, whether it's deferred or not, they look at it as conviction, right? But I'm going to grant your application. We're going to try to get you some help. What I can tell you is people say probation in this court is not easy. I see people as human beings. Hopefully this probation will get you on the right track. And whether it gets you on the right track or not, 100% dependent upon you. But if for some reason your parole ends up being revoked, your attorney can come back and we'll see what we can do about this. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So knowing that parole could still revoke you, if you accept this plea, do you wish to go forward with the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to $1,000 fine. That will be, there's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 of those hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of a GED or some type of trade school certification. And since I know that you just went to prison for the family violence, the remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied once you complete an anger management course. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And I'm going to do a referral to felony drug court. That's going to be in custody. That will take care of, they have dual diagnosis. So if you have mental health issues, they'll be able to address that. Drug issues, they'll be able to address that. But you have to be honest with them. And what I can tell you, if you're in the felony drug court program, if you get accepted, that will be something that could help you with your parole. Okay, so that referral will be done in custody. They should be able to have us an answer back this week since it's Monday. Out of custody, we can do the TAP evaluation and mental and MIC. Probation, is there anything else?
Are you making anger management one of the conditions, Judge?
Yes.
Not the other.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Yes, ma'am. And no, there's nothing else.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. You're young. You're young and you've been to prison. And I know there are certain things that happen in prison, and it's not a great place to be. But this is your chance to get your life on track. Please do not go out and start having children, because you're not ready to have children at this stage, because you have the parole matter, you have this. And so your life is a little bit in flux. You don't have a job, you don't have your education yet. So before you even think about having a child, get this under your belt, get parole under your belt. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. In this court, communication is key. If there's an issue, don't just disappear. Let probation, you know you're having an issue. If they're not responding to you, you can come back to court. And counsel, if he ends up being revoked, you can come back to court with this matter.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
As the hearing comes to an end, the intensity in the room reaches a breaking point, and the judge delivers a final message that feels more like a line drawn in the sand than just another warning. She makes it crystal clear, this is it. No more chances, no more leniency, no more room for mistakes. The system has already given him opportunities that many people never get, and now he's standing at the edge of losing everything. With immediate jail time ordered, stricter supervision, and constant monitoring now in place, every decision he makes from this moment forward will be under a microscope. One slip, one bad choice, and it all collapses into a much harsher reality he won't be able to escape. The pressure is undeniable. This isn't just about following rules anymore, it's about proving he can take control of his life when it matters most. The judge's words carry a sense of urgency that cuts through the entire room, making it clear that actions, not promises, will decide his fate. There's no safety net left, no easy way out. He either rises to the moment and changes for real, or he falls back into the same cycle and faces consequences that will define his future for years. As everything wraps up, the atmosphere remains tense but charged with a final, fragile sense of hope. This is the turning point, the moment where everything could either come together or completely fall apart. The question now hangs heavy, will he finally break the cycle, or is this the beginning of the end?